gentlemen, welcome to the first Mancave101 podcast of 2023.
Wow,
I am,
right.
yes, that's right, the first one,
Shit.
episode 44, ladies and germs. I am your host, Abel. Alongside of me, they call him K-Lo-K, the Mama Wanna God, aka live from the Man Cave. Leo, what's going on? How are we?
What's going on, people? How we feeling? Let's get it.
We good. Where Brooklyn at? Big Chase. What it do, baby?
Happy New Year, baby. 23, baby. Let's get it.
I love it. All right. So for those of you out there that's joining us, Happy New Year. As always, this is the Mancave101 podcast where we talk about all things nerdy, comics, movies, TV, I don't know, whatever the heck we want to talk about, etc., etc. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. If you haven't been here before, as always, anything we talk about may contain spoilers. We're probably going to talk about some leaks. So if you don't want to hear any of that stuff, you haven't seen some of the things that we're going to talk about, by all means, make your way out and come on back another time or later during this stream. With that being said, there will be a lot of cursing. There will be a lot of drinking, and Leo is going to be the one cursing and drinking actually in this next in this next topic. So with that being said, we will start like we always do with our comic corner, where Leo's going to take us through some of the comics that we find popular right now. But always, before we start, let's get a toast going. Everyone, cheers, drinks up. Chase, your mic is muted again. I don't know who did that, but being on this side of the chair, I could say it's not me.
Sure, it's not. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Let's put out another drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, so everybody knows this is the drinking game where I get to mess up people's names and you guys get to get sloshed with me. All right, so the first book on the chopping block that we have is Batman 131. This is the 1 in 100 exclusive. So this is there is 4 different variants. Four different variants for this book. The artist on this was Mike Hawthorne. Another artist is Andrea Di Benedetto.
No, it's definitely not either of those things.
It is.
It's Adriano Di Benedetto. Adriano.
Adriano.
You tried to put the little Dominican.
I put too much Spanish on it. Okay, I'll put too much Spanish.
Too much Spanish on it.
All right. Okay. Oh, Jesus. The writer is Chip Zdarsky.
Try again. Drink again.
Zdarsky.
It's
Look at this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the man in the chair live from Miami, making sure that Leo drinks all of his drinks. How are we doing today, Aaron? Are you drunk yet?
Drink.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Let's see the drink.
Chip Zdarsky.
Oh, Jesus. And Joe Quesada. Sorry.
You just say quesadilla? That's got to be racist.
Oh, sorry. That went down the wrong pipe.
You did not just call that man Joe Quesadilla.
Yes, I did. Oh, my God. Oh, that went to the wrong fucking pipe.
You called him Joe Taco Bell. Is that what you're saying?
I don't like it here. I don't like it here anymore. This has got to be racist.
Oh, God. Okay, let's get to the next book, please. Oh, shit.
I don't know. I kind of want to stay on that one with Joe Quesadilla.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Oh, fuck.
You've messed up 3 times, and there's 5 comics.
Exactly. I know. I'm bad. Okay.
Drink.
All right. The next book that we have is Scarlet Witch #1, which I read this story. This story is amazing. So, okay, there is a first appearance in this book. Her name is Darcy Lewis. And it is a mainstream Marvel comic universe previously appeared in an adaptation. There is 2 variant covers for this comic. I like this cover better than all the other two variants. The other variant cover it doesn't look finished.
Yeah. Oh, this one looks finished. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is finished. This is done.
All right. The writer is Steve Orlando. The artist is Sarah Pichelli, and the cover artist is Russell. Oh yeah,
Drinkerman. It's Russell Drinkerman.
Russell Drink? Is that what he said? Russell Drink?
It's Russell Drinkerman. That's 4.
Okay, that is 4. Shit. All right, the next book that we have is Captain America: Sentinel of Library.
Oh wait, you think it would help if I went to the next comic?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
Abel can probably drink for that. It's okay.
Okay, it's fine. Well, shout out to Aaron for completely messing up the Marvel and the cover artist font there. So, Aaron, if you're out there, drink.
Yes, drink, Aaron.
Drink, Aaron. Drink.
All right. Like I said, it's Captain America: Sentinel of Library, number 8.
I'm sorry, did you say the Sentinel of Library? Because it's Liberty, so you should probably drink.
Shit.
Yeah, that alcohol's starting to seep in, ain't it? It's starting to seep in.
Dude, that thing just messed me up, dude. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay. Shit. All right. The writer is Jackson Lindsay. Oh, God, it's messing me up. Freaking throw it up like it's closing. Jackson Lensing. The writer is Colin Kelly. The artist is Cameron Carnetto.
Okay.
All right. I'll take that one. Shit. All right. Also, there's a first appearance of this is called the Mental Organization designed only for control. So that's a first appearance of an organization that's here to fight Captain America and is actually built. It's like the new Hydra, basically. So we're getting like a new appearance of a new form of a organization that's evil.
Okay, doesn't the acronym spell MODOK? Or did I miss that?
Yeah, you're right. It does spell MODOK, but it's mental organism designed only for control.
Yeah, there you go.
MODOK. Okay. All right, good.
All right. The next book that we have is actually a Star Wars number 30. This is the 1 in 10 variant. This book has 3 different variant covers. There's this book actually has a 1 in 1,000. So if you got the pockets, go get it. The cover artist is Ramon Rosanas. No, Rosana. No, I got that wrong. I know I got that wrong. I give myself that one.
This might be a record with like 4 comics. But go ahead.
Writer is Charles Soule. Cover artist is John Tyler Christopher.
Literally 3 first names. You couldn't mess that up.
Dude, come on now. I gave myself that one. Also, this has a first appearance of Nihil. It's Nihil. So I'm calling it Nihil Droid, I think. And the other first appearance of 2 unknown characters. So when this book came out, they leaving it as a surprise because I'm thinking the sales are not doing that great. So they're leaving the next 2 characters as a surprise in this book. So if you have the chance, and if you have the chance to pick up that 1 in 1,000, pick it up. So you're gonna have at least 3 first appearances in this book. And like we say in the Man Cave, always pick up your first appearances because the way Marvel and Disney and everybody else is doing and Star Wars is doing, they're killing the game right now. So like we always say, support your local comic book shops and support your comic addiction. I'm not messing up like last week. All right, that does it for the comic owners.
All right, well, great job, Leo. I think that was like 6 or 7, so you might have.
It wasn't 6. It was 5.
It was It was a 2-car crash, not a 5-car crash.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I felt like I was lawballing it. I felt like it was like 20, or maybe that's just the amount of drinks I had. I don't know. I can't tell you.
I mean, listen, at least nobody was ejected from the car, so
yeah, we're still alive. We're still alive. We all had a seatbelt on.
With that being said, it's on to the nerdy news. So as always, cheers, gentlemen, to the next topic. Yeah, Leo, is that like even full anymore? Like, what's in there?
Whatever it is strong. Oh,
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep. I would say, like, if it's okay, guys, before we get to the news, I think we should acknowledge a couple things. First of all, for all of you that I'm sure have watched the Buffalo Bills game this past Monday,
Yes.
Dahmer Hamlin, definitely thoughts and prayers with you. Showing improvement, so that's great. And then also Jeremy Renner, for those of you guys that don't know, he was involved in a bad snowplow accident by his house on the 1st. He's been starting to post to Instagram more and more, so it looks like he's returning to strength. So,
Oh, and Hammond also he actually woke up and said, "Did we win the game?"
Right? Did we win the game? And the doctor said, "No, you won life" or something like that.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Like you won the game of life.
Exactly.
And though, for those who don't know, Jeremy Renner is the actor that plays Hawkeye in the Avengers. Some people may not recognize the name.
Right.
So.
Yeah, look him up because this man is a phenomenal actor, and what he went through. Yeah. And thank you for the doctor that was there.
His neighbor that was there.
His neighbor was there that actually saved his life.
Yeah, saved his life and possibly his leg and whatnot.
That's crazy,
dude. So just we can't start 2023 like this. God damn it!
Right. Listen, it's been 5 days. Make sure y'all take care of yourself and tell your loved ones you love them. Those are important things.
I mean, a little off topic. Also, I don't know if you remember. Some of you guys might have watched Divorce Court. It's a black lady named Judge. I think it's Judge Lowe something, but she just lost her husband as well, man. And that's 30 years of marriage. So our prayers go out to her as well.
Yes, definitely.
Well, that's how we start the news. Unfortunately, it's got to be somber, but where we come down, we must come back up.
Yep.
I'll drink to that.
Yes, sir.
Let's get me angry. I feel like yelling today.
Why? You want to start angry?
Maybe let's not start angry. We'll save some of the anger for later.
Yeah, let's leave some anger.
Let's start happy. Give me something happy.
All right. Okay. Wanda will appear in Avengers in the Avengers the Kang Dynasty.
But she died. I saw it.
And Spider-Man, by the way. Spider-Man and Wanda.
Which one? There's like 15 Spider-Man. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I think it's gonna be Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I mean, I think it's gonna be Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. I think all them bitches are gonna be in there.
Yes, because also in Avengers. Oh wait, no, that's Secret Wars. That's Kang Dynasty. Also in other news that we also have, we have Hugh Jackman is going to be in Secret Wars as well.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I was reading something. I forgot what article I was reading somewhere, but like they were talking about how Kang Dynasty is going to be the movie where you have to think it's going to be a very similar thing to Infinity War, and it's going to be similar to like Endgame in the dynamics, right? So you're probably going to have the Kang Dynasty where Falcon, Captain America, builds this whole new Avengers team. They probably get defeated, and the bad guy wins, and then they come back in Secret Wars, and that's when they start probably pulling from the multiverse. But like, I forgot where I was reading it, and I wish I could source it because it was a really good article where they were talking about how I think it was like a leak. Like the main characters for Secret Wars is going to be like an ensemble of like all the different properties like throughout Marvel and Fox and all these places. Like it's going to be Hugh Jackman, it's going to be Andrew Garfield, it's going to be Maguire, it's going to be like all these like someone from the X-Men, someone else from the X-Men series. Like they have so many toys to play with at this point that they could literally do whatever the hell they want, and I think that's the most exciting part.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm looking around and seeing what they're doing. At the end of the day, the scene at Avengers Endgame where the portals open up and every superhero in the world comes through. Expect that times 10, because at this point, everybody and their mother is due to make some type of debut or to like walk through or something and whatnot.
I'm hoping that this Kang Dynasty movie is not a one-off, because I have a funny feeling, bro. I have a really funny feeling because the main actor is not signed on for any more years after Kang Dynasty. He's only signed up. This is his last movie. This is Kang Dynasty, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Who?
Kang. I always forget his name.
Right.
The actor's Jonathan Majors. I think this is his contract year. I think Kang Dynasty is supposed to be his last one. I'm hoping that Marvel doesn't do kill a major villain in one off. We better not have that.
Dude, I don't know, but there's also isn't there also the rumor that Thanos is coming back?
Yes, but that's in Secret Wars. That's a Secret Wars rumor. That is actually, it wasn't even a rumor. It was actually confirmed that he was supposed to come back.
Yeah, I don't see them getting rid of Jonathan Majors anytime soon. The Kang character, and you're still doing possibly the Council of Kangs. There's just too much meat on that bone for them to.
That's what I'm hoping, bro.
Whatnot.
I'm hoping they don't do that because it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's just too much there.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot to fit in them. If they do the way that everybody's talking about this Quantumania, it's looking like a Thanos level event. But are they gonna? They're already stretching it out with the Loki series. The Loki series is coming out before Kang Dynasty, so I'm guessing that they're gonna stretch it out a little bit more. Then you get him with the Kang. You hit him with the Ant-Man, and then what's after that? If Jonathan Majors is done.
I just don't think he's done. I can't see it. I just don't think he's done. There's too much. There's too much there. There's too much that they can do. The character, just by the basis of who he is, touches too many stories, and you still have a lot of universes. Fantastic Four at this point. So I don't think he's done. And let's be honest, Jonathan Majors is completely on his way up into the fucking stratosphere as a major A-list actor. So who the fuck doesn't want that? And if he makes money with Ant-Man, like who doesn't re-up that?
Yeah,
right. It's definitely something crazy. I don't know, but I'd like to confirm that we are going to be in Kang Dynasty. That is confirmed. We're going to sneak ourselves in the background somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to be Brooklyn Kang and Kalo K is Kang.
I'm the Mahoney King. I get everybody's shit face and say everybody's name wrong.
Aaron is going to be the man in the chair King.
All right. The other news that we have: Aaron Taylor Johnson has reportedly met with James Bond producers. What do you guys think about that?
So, here's the thing with that. I could almost see it happening just because of how young he is. And I was watching that movie on Netflix with Brad Pitt, Brad Bunny. What is it? Is it Money Train or is it
Yes, Money Train.
It is? Yeah, I didn't watch all.
Yeah, with Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I didn't watch all of it, but he was pretty good. He was pretty good in the movie.
Yes, he was.
Did you guys see all of it? I don't know.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, the whole movie is it's a good guy flick. It's a man food flick. But the brothers in that and Brad Pitt did a fucking amazing job. I was surprised that Brad Pitt still has all the action chops that he still has. And I'm like, wow, okay, he's actually selling this and he's actually selling the role. And the problems that he had in that movie was freaking phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And it went so great with it. So I was just like, okay, the movie went great. And he did actually really great for that's the last thing I've seen him in. I think, yeah, right? Is it? Yeah, that is the last thing, and he did a great job in it. I liked it. I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't a sleeper. The other thing that we have, okay, we talked about this a little bit more, but it's been in the news a lot. It's rumored that the Beyonder is to be in Avengers: Secret Wars as the main villain.
Weird.
It's everybody's talking about this, but to bring in the Beyonder in Secret Wars,
I think it's more how do you make it Kang?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't think it's going to be the Beyonder. I think it's more likely it's going to be Kang.
It makes sense.
But
you've invested in Kang, so like at this point, bringing up Beyonder is like random as hell.
And then not having nothing to explain them with,
unless you're gonna like bring him in at a like Kane comes in, and then at some point you bring in the Beyonder and have them cross. There's some connection that we're not aware of. Otherwise, it's just random. Like, okay, we just gonna pop him in here out of nowhere.
Exactly.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, and that's one of the main speculations that this is one of the main rumors that has been going around. That
I mean, the question is like, how does he become that? Like, does he steal the Beyonder or the Beyonder's powers? Like, are they gonna make the Beyonder just a variant of Kang? I'm not entirely sure.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Speculation. Let's move on.
Okay. Let's see. Shit, I just fucking X'd out of what I was looking at. Okay, so we talked about that. This is the next bit of news. We talked about that. We talked about that. Actually, okay. Actress. From me.
He's going to drink.
Yeah, Famike, freaking
it's Phoenix from we know who
Phoenix is reportedly to set to praise her role, an iconic role as Jean Grey in the MCU in Deadpool 3.
I think there's going to be a lot more people in that movie than we think.
Yeah,
and in Avengers: Secret Wars. So she's going to be in both movies. That would be if her and Deadpool, her and Logan get into it.
To be honest, I don't know if I'm more excited about Secret Wars or the Wolverine Deadpool movie. To be honest with you, that Wolverine Deadpool movie just sounds like it's gonna be out of control. Yeah, Famike Jensen, that's definitely how you say it. I couldn't agree with you more. So Leo definitely Leo definitely drinks.
Yeah, I did drink. Oh yeah, so she's rumored to be in it. I actually love this. The same amount of people were supposed to be in the Multiverse of Madness. It's all cap. Yeah.
That's the problem. Yeah. See, so this is the problem with this, is that we have to remember to temper our expectations.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the main word about that.
Listen, I still liked Multiverse of Madness, regardless of who was or was not in that movie.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. Leo, how'd you feel?
I didn't like the one-eyed monster.
I did not like that.
I mean, that sounds like a personal thing. I don't know. I mean, no, I don't think anyone of us like the one-eyed monster.
No, we're not going. We're not going. We're not doing that. You're not dragging me to your gutter.
What do you mean by that?
All right, the next bit of news that we have. Okay, I found this interesting. The new U.S. Congressman member will be sworn in with a $5 million Superman comic book.
So he's actually he's gonna be sworn in with the comic book, his U.S. citizenship, and something else too. Because apparently with being sworn in, you do not have to swear in on the Bible, which I didn't know that. I found that very interesting. Dude, how awesome is that though? How did first of all, where do you get that comic from? Like, is that his?
No, that's probably
so. Like
in the Congress library.
That shit? Second of,
there's certain books are kept in the library.
Second of all, I'd like who's doing security to reach out to me, because I have somewhere that comic needs to go swiftly after that ceremony. Because Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, so he's doing that. The congressman his name is Robert Garcia.
What state is he? I forgot what state he is, but it was he's very young too. I think.
Shit, it doesn't even say what state is he in. It doesn't say. It just says U.S. Congressman.
It's fine. He can go vote Garcia for one of the House speakers or something like that, because that's going to be going on for the next 38 years.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but getting sworn in with a $5 million comic book.
That's a flex.
Looks like he's Cali. Democrat. Looks like he's a Democrat out of California.
Oh shit! Okay, so we're doing this, dude. We got
one of ours in the inside.
We're gonna infiltrate very slowly,
slowly but slowly.
Okay, it's time to get fucking pissed off.
Yes. All right, hold on.
In the face.
You want it in the face? Okay. Insider say in the DC universe, moving forward, is going to be going. They're talking with Ezra Miller to continue as the
Okay, I'm gonna sit
Flash.
up now.
Oh my god. Uh,
Wait. Let me finish. Actor's behavior has improved after being in mental health treatment. Okay, it's all yours.
let me understand this. So the guy literally is in legal trouble at one point, and now he has a mental breakdown, and you find this a better investment than Henry Cavill and The Rock. This is like I just don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand. This Flash movie better be fucking like you watch it and never have to watch another movie again because they're putting a lot of fucking eggs in this basket, and the basket honestly looks like it's made out of fucking paper. So I just don't understand. Like, did Ezra Miller do like porn in the movie? Like, what is so good about this fucking movie that you guys are fucking holding on to it? I mean, the Batgirl movie you fucking trashed. You fucking killed. Not only did you kick Henry Cavill out, but then you cut all his fucking scenes. But this guy, we're gonna invest in. I just don't understand. This movie better. Listen, this Flash movie better be absolutely fucking dope, bro.
I have some opinions. So first of all, WB is not going to say that Ezra Miller is fired because if they do, no one is going to see the Flash. As it is, there's a big group out there that doesn't want to see the Flash as it is. Specifically me, this guy right here. I'm not going to see the Flash. I refuse. It might be a Morbius thing for me. I don't care how good the movie is. I really don't. I'm not going to see it because I do not partake in this.
You still pissed off about Michael
Not
Keaton?
even that. I'm just not going to participate in the old regime's bullshit now because why? Honestly, I'll go see Shazam 2 before I go see The Flash. Just because. Just out of spite. Out of complete spite, I'm going to go see Shazam 2. I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to buy popcorn and soda. I'm going to buy candy. And I'm not going to sneak in Taco Bell because I want to give them my money. Just to be a dick. I'm not going to see Aquaman. I refuse. Isn't there one more? There's something else that I'm not going to watch too. Oh, no. Actually, I am going to watch Blue Beetle because the kid is from Cobra Kai. I love that kid. He's great. And George Lopez is playing his uncle. I'm gonna see that movie just because of those reasons alone. But however, I will be skipping The Flash. I will be skipping The Flash because it does not deserve my money. Right now, James Gunn has an impossible job because he. So in this month, I believe he has to announce like what the slate's gonna be over the next couple of years, right? He literally cannot say that they're gonna full reboot because of these movies coming out. So I guarantee you, when he does this announcement, he's not gonna say it's a full reboot. He's not gonna hint at it. He's just gonna say they're rebooting parts but keeping certain things. The announcement's gonna be very vague. He's gonna announce some movies. I don't think he's gonna announce Superman right now because he'd be stupid to. But I guarantee you, it's still the first movie in the slate. But he's not going to announce it because if he talks anything about Superman right now and he says an actor, he's going to be effed. Do you guys remember in Ted 2 when they were walking in the panel and they were like, "Oh, well, playing the new Superman is Jonah Hill," and Mark Wahlberg's just like, "Fuck!" Like that's what everyone's gonna do if they announce a new Superman right now. They literally need to wait like an entire year before they can announce a new Superman. If they do it anytime sooner, they're gonna be fucking stupid for it. I can't. I honestly I feel bad for James Gunn because like listen, if you really think about it, like. While James Gunn has had his like really bad moments, and like personally, I don't think his social media presence for a CEO of any type is appropriate at all when you're coming at internet people. Listen, he took the Guardians of the Galaxy, who was like completely irrelevant, and made them one of the best Marvel properties, period. And like, say what you want, but that's just the truth. So like that part of James Gunn, if he could give that to me, that's great. But I just don't understand. I just don't know how he's going to pull it off with the toxicity of the WB, because this isn't the first time Warner Brothers like had to do stuff, right? If you think about it, why would they keep a convicted Ezra Miller when they got rid of a convicted Johnny Depp? And look what those movies did. Those movies went to shit. Those Fantastic Beasts movies, like literally, they said, "Hey, Johnny Depp's not here anymore." like explosion, bad movies. Like so, like
that last movie
right.
was
So now
horrible.
you're causing a double standard by keeping in Ezra Miller. Like so, I'm telling you right now, this is all just a ploy. It's all just being put out there so that people go see the Flash and it makes money. Hold on, we're gonna see what's going on here. So yeah, what's going on here?
What's
So
going
let's
on
see.
in the chat?
I hope the Flash movie flops. And it's a shame because the villain and the characters leaked look dope. And I agree with this. But I don't support people who throw chairs at women when they can't handle their first beer. Right. Because we all know that when Aaron has 2 beers, that's when it's appropriate to throw chairs at women. So anyway. This movie will get paid in dust for me. Let's see. What do we got, Aaron? Henry, Ben, and Gal, you're fired. Ezra and Suicide Squad, you could stay. Make it make sense. Well, don't forget about James Gunn's wife and Peacemaker. Like that, even though Peacemaker was in Suicide Squad. But James Gunn's wife can stay. But Henry Cavill, he gotta go.
And plus, and also, we're talking about DC. Gal Gadot. Well, Gal Gadot. I always get her name fucked up. Who else? Ben Affleck and somebody else are sat at the
allegedly.
table.
Allegedly, they all sat down. Henry, Ben, and Gal sat down and talked about taking action. I hope that's true. God damn it, I hope that's true.
Oh God, I hope they're already in the red. If they freaking.
Let me tell you something. If
that
those
would be
3
great.
came together and like you just saw like a picture of them like at a lawyer's office, just like what up. Like I'm here. I'm here for that petty. Also, I'm sorry. I stay correct. A minimum of 3 beers and 4 buttons down on the button down. Then the stools fly. Very good, Aaron. Very good. Video or it didn't happen.
Also, if there's one thing that helps me with The Witcher with Henry Cavill, is that if he does do this, then we know it wasn't just the writers that he stopped it. It was because he got promised another role as Superman. So that would take out it still leaves the writers in there that they were fucking up the show. But it also brings in that factor that, okay, shit, I'm going to be Superman again? Let me go, you know what I mean? Let me do a favor.
The problem is that he never put pen to paper with it, and it was all just talk. And for all of us who have worked retail before, we all know that there's nothing promised in this world. So you sign papers before you start doing shit. So unfortunately, that would work against him. But I think I honestly, if all 3 of them band together, they kind of got some legs to stand on. Depending on what happened in the background and all that stuff. Listen, if they didn't put pen to paper, like it doesn't matter. Like they could.
I think Ben was
actually
pen
think
to paper.
Gal was probably closer to pen to paper than Ben. They might have said, Ben, we want you to direct a Batman movie and like let's make it happen. To Henry, like we want you to be Superman, like come on back. But like I think Gal might have been set up for Wonder Woman 3 already. Yeah. I don't know. I think she's closer to the pen and paper than the other 2. But either way, Ezra, go fuck yourself. Okay. So that's what I got.
All right. In the MCU news, we all know Batista has confirmed that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will be his last movie. And also he said on his acting career, I never wait, hold on, let me zoom in. That way I don't get this wrong.
Literally this.
I never wanted to be the next Rock. I just wanted to be a good fucking actor. A respected actor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, I have so much to say, but go ahead, Chase.
Charles and I actually were talking about this earlier, and I said the same thing to him. Mantis and Drax, especially, are comedy relief, as it were, in this movie. We understand they're a part of the team, but Drax is a rampage character. He's a Hulk. I was always pissed off that they did not let him off the leash, let him, give him some enemies to attack, let him kick some ass, let him run through some walls, let him break some shit. Like, this is what he does. Instead, they just kind of dumbed him down, made him a clown, fucking, just really just clown shit. So I can understand it. You know what I mean? Like I could completely understand it. Like we in the beginning when they first started, it was Drax the Destroyer or whatever, and then from there it was all comedy relief shit. That's not who he is. It's not what the character was about. A little bit too much comedy bullshit, and so I get it. I get it. Like fuck him and move on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen, I think it was. I agree. Like, I think in the first movie, like he was a little bit more serious while he had some comedy things, and unfortunately, Marvel just went full Taika Waititi and went full comedy, and that's not what you do to a character like Drax. Like, while he is a little dumb and dopey, like there's still really good parts about him that we do like. Also, I'd like to point this out. Alex, who is down in Florida with Aaron. Aaron is watching Game of Thrones tonight. What?
Oh, wait. Not Game of Thrones. Not Game of Thrones.
House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones? We need clarification. So shout out to Alex. What's up? How you doing? All right. So second of all, I'm about to get into a whole thing here.
Wait. Not yet.
All right, fine. So I'll just comment on the comments with
yes, please,
about The Rock. I think that's being taken out of context. I don't think at the time when he said that he necessarily meant like, The Rock is a shitty actor. However, some people know how to mince their words. So I'm 50-50 on it because I'm not going to say that Drax fully did that because of who The Rock is. I think he knows sometimes you just don't mess with certain people because unfortunately there are certain people that have a little bit more clout than you do, but at the same time though, there is a very big conversation about who is the best wrestler turned actor, and like Batista's been in a lot of things, but The Rock has also made a lot of money. So like do you take acting chops over money is really the big question here. I think because if I had to, even John Cena, like I'm sorry, like I think John Cena is a better actor than The Rock. I don't think it's out of pocket to say that. I mean, listen. They went up to John Cena and said, "Hey, we got this character Peacemaker. I need you to do this, this, and this." Do you think if they went to The Rock and did that, he would have done a better job than John Cena? Because I honestly don't know. I don't think so.
First of all, The Rock.
I'm biased.
The Rock would have told them to go fuck themselves. There's no way he's putting a fucking toilet on his head.
Right.
But Batista and company, big up for them for just extending their audience and breaking out to something new. I think I've seen David Batista's other movies. I think that he has something. In no universe in Earth 616 or any other Earth, MCU or DCU, is he better than The Rock? Just not and whatnot. But that does not mean that he does not have something to contribute. He's good in action movies. He can play the tough guy role. He can do what he can do, but he has to be allowed to do it. He has to have the opportunity to do it. Mm-hmm. I don't think that the Drax character allows him to do what he it's just a waste at this point. And so but these other guys, as far as I'm concerned, just especially the Peacemaker shit like that, just. I didn't want to talk about it. It's just fucking terrible, bro.
I don't know. Listen, I didn't think it was as terrible as you guys think it was, but that's fine. Listen, we're all entitled to our opinions here, but also,
you like the movies in his drawers. I got nothing to do.
Also, Alex, you guys pick. So I think Aaron needs to watch the first series, Game of Thrones, and then watch House of the Dragon. If we're really gonna pick,
let him watch House. He's gonna get bored of Game of Thrones, bro.
No, dude, no, he's not. Think about the first 3 seasons of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it was great, yes, but if you watch House of the Dragon, he's invested.
No, but he'll catch up too quick. Like he'll catch up quick, but like I think he needs to.
That's 8 seasons, bro. 1 season.
Dude, he's a grinder. He'll get through that in 3 minutes. Like it's not even a thing. He's got a platinum trophy. Those series, it's fine. It's fine. By the way, the 2-minute warning. What's going on, man? How you doing? Hulk Hogan is the best wrestler turned actor, hands down. He was great in Rocky. Wasn't there a movie where he was like a babysitter or something like that? Wasn't that a thing when he was wearing a tutu? What movie is that?
No, that was The Rock.
It wasn't just The Rock though. It was Hulk Hogan too.
Hulk Hogan played he was protecting 2 kids.
The nanny. It was the nanny.
something like that. I don't know
No,
what it was,
I'm
but
telling you, it's the nanny, 100%.
The Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, I
no,
think
that
it's
was
called.
the nanny is the guy from Fast and Furious, Vin Diesel.
Oh, that's Vin Diesel. There's definitely. I'm telling you, there's another movie where Hogan's wearing a tutu
Yes.
though. I
Hogan,
know there
yes,
is.
yes, there is. There's a movie that he's protecting two kids. It's an old school movie though, very
Oh
old.
shit! Right, Hulk Hogan was in Three Ninjas. I completely forgot about that.
Oh
And
shit!
I love me some Three Ninjas. Vin Diesel was the pacifier. See,
Yes, the
I'm
pacifier.
telling you, it's the nanny.
No, it's definitely not that.
It's not the nanny. God damn it!
You might be talking about. He might be actually talking about Three Ninjas, bro. I don't.
By the way, The Rock is not a great actor. He's an action movie star, and I completely agree with that.
That too. Exactly. Exactly. You might be talking about the
I need a Hulk Hogan like acting.
Yeah, this is where we do Charles, but I'm looking here like I don't see any. The only one closest to that is Three Ninjas.
Hold on. Maybe I am thinking of Three Ninjas. High Noon at Mega Mountain. That's right. Jesus.
Maybe it's Suburban Commando.
Maybe I'm just thinking of. Oh wait, no,
Suburban.
Mr. Nanny. Mr. Nanny. That's what it was.
Okay.
Look up Mr. Nanny. I swear to God. Yes, I'm right. Abel wins. I love it.
All right.
All right.
While he's looking that up, okay, we got some Sony news and some Sony bad news and Sony good news. Okay, PlayStation gaming news. PlayStation came out with a new controller. It's called the Leonardo. I could get that name right. It's called the Leonardo. It's for kids with disabilities to help them play, and it's totally customized. You could customize it for let them play with their feet, with their hands. You can set up the buttons, the controllers, and it's actually, I think it's a great freaking move.
I think it's a great thing. Like, it's literally just two big circles, and you can customize the buttons exactly the way you need to, and you can use it with your feet, like whatever it is you need to use it. It's accessible. That's what's great. I like that.
And it's completely touch sensitive, and it's completely, like you said, you could actually change the buttons into, like they say there's like it's kind of back in the day they used to have professional gaming controllers that one button does a lot of different moves. So I'm thinking that that's what they're doing with this. Is the more access, the more your disability, the more you have access to play with the controller, and the more buttons you can set up to do one thing. Okay, so that is one of the things. And also we have Sony. There is a rumor. There's not a rumor, but this is a Disney fact. Disney acquired a lot of the anime that's going on right now and bringing it to and they own the national licensing for it. And they're going to be bringing it to Hulu in the upcoming months. Disney has been looking into buying Sony's Crunchyroll.
Which is also Funimation, though, right? Like, aren't they together?
Yep, and it's only worth $94 billion.
What do you mean only worth $94 billion? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but the properties that Disney bought, collectively, they will make that money back in 6.5 years.
Jesus.
I mean,
with the animation,
please don't let Sony do it. Like, please.
No, we're not ready. We're not ready.
If Sony and Disney has been looking at Crunchyroll to buy the rest of the properties that they want to get and bring it all to the home to Hulu. And I just wanted to ask you guys, what are you guys thinking about Sony? And I'm thinking this is revenge for Disney because of the Spider-Man.
So here's the thing. I mean, like one of the best animations I've seen in a very long time was Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
So I mean, if those people are involved with heading up some anime stuff, I'm cool with that. Apart from that, no. Please don't do it. Please stop immediely.
They just want to buy the properties and the national and the world.
Do you know how bad that can go?
This just sounds like some hostage shit, bro. Like, let me get this, hold on to it, sit on to it, and now, this is a way to force business, because now if you want to have what I have, you have to do business with me because I have it. and whatnot.
They're making Bad Bunny a wrestler. Like what? I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
Listen to me. You gotta realize the mouse is a fucking petty motherfucker.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's a petty motherfucker. You almost stopped him from bringing Spider-Man back into the MCU.
Nah, you got a point.
And you talking about Marvel's one of number one. Literally, you can call Spider-Man Fantastic Four.
I just don't like it. Don't touch anime.
They're gonna take, dude. All the licenses that they got now, they're already projected to make they're already projected to make $6 billion with the projects that they have now nationally. I mean, worldwide.
That's crazy.
With the licensing.
Oh, you said 94 million. I could have sworn you said
billion. Billion. To buy Crunchyroll is billion. It's worth 94
that's worth 94 billion.
You know what titles are on there?
I do. I'm just that seems like a lot.
The whole Crunchyroll, Crunchyroll is worth 94 billion with all their titles and their licensing. Last year alone, anime made $12.4 billion in the US alone.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, all I really have to say is Bad Bunny, ba 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 nah.
God. But yeah, so this is what I'm thinking Disney is going to go for. It's gonna get sticky. Okay, so wait, I forgot to add this into the whole Secret Wars. Sophie Turner is returning as Jean Grey as well as Phoenix.
This just in, every single person that's ever been in a comic book movie is returning to Secret Wars.
Bro, listen, I heard Ronald McDonald is going to be in Secret Wars. It's going to make fun.
I heard the chick that's on the Wendy sign is going to be in Secret Wars. That's what I heard.
Yeah, it's going to be wearing Iron Man's Mark V suit and shit. Burgers, fucking the Duracell bunny is going to be in Secret Wars.
He does keep going and going.
And
okay.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
All right, we got some other news and acting news and movie news. Brendan Fraser is willing to make another Mummy movie.
Literally, I hand clap to anything Brendan Fraser wants to do because I'm so glad he's back. I love me some Brendan Fraser.
I am concerned that some of the other actors may not return. I did not like his wife's replacement in the last one. I like.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really care for her as much as the first actress. Everybody's getting fucking older. The kids are getting too old to be in this motherfucker. But I mean, listen, the Mummy story overall is always dope. There's always great adventure and all that. I love that and whatnot. But
I actually I like this. Shout out to Brendan Fraser. I'm calling it right now before this is all said and done. My boy Brendan Fraser gonna win an Oscar at some point. And honestly, I think
last movie he did.
Although did you see the whale? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Was it that? He's gonna be nominated. I think he's gonna win an Oscar. Like I haven't seen it.
I think he did get nominated already today.
What? No, they didn't do nominations today, did they? I mean, it's usually this time of the year where the Oscars like start to get like going. But
was it the Oscars or? Yeah, I think it's the.
No,
Oscars.
it might have been Golden Globes. Usually, Golden Globes are first, and then Oscars happen. Or is it the Emmys? The Emmys. That's another thing too. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Nominated for a Golden Globe for The Whale. But he did say he would not attend. He's standing by his word. And I love it. He had a problem. I forgot what it was with the Golden Globes, but he had a problem with them. I don't know. Oh wait, here we go. This is it. Due to the person that aided in blackballing him. I don't know that whole story, but let me tell you something. There's a reason we haven't seen Brendan Fraser for years. And there was actually a video going around that some of that reason may have been Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So do you have any Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson news that you maybe want to talk about tonight, Leo?
Yeah, I'm saving that for the end so that way we can get out of here on a pissed off note. I know you're waiting for it.
Oh, you're trying to piss me off.
He's itching. I'm trying to let it brew a little bit.
All right, let it. No, it's fine. We got time. All
All right, let's talk some. James Cameron's Avatar 3 will feature Fire Navi.
Navi. I don't care. I still haven't seen the new Avatar movie. I've heard it's very good. I don't want to give him my money for some reason. I don't know why.
What you got, Chase?
I don't want to talk about this shit. Some shit just does not deserve your fucking attention. It's just trivial, petty, and I'm just like, I'm over it already.
I don't even know what the Fire Navi means, but you know what? It sounds great.
It's probably somebody else's culture he's gonna steal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's really what it is. It's like, okay, just another brand of freaking native Indian.
Take this, but make it alien.
Yeah, make it green, and now they, fucking.
They can't complain about it if they're blue.
And the shit honestly just sounds like a new item on the Taco Bell menu. Honestly, fucking Fire Navi.
It's all right. It's all right, guys. 719 days until Avatar 3.
Another 2 years. That's great. All right, but you have to give them the praises when money is due. Avatar 2 surpasses Top Gun Maverick for the highest grossing movie in 2022.
Boo. Boo.
Okay, fuck that. All right, Hugh Jackman says X-Men's Legacies. This is a comment that he actually wrote. Okay, Hugh Jackman says X-Men's Legacy was complicated by Bryan Singer.
Mm-hmm. Yo, he wouldn't let them read comics, and Kevin Feige was sneaking him comics. What? Like, Bryan Singer, you fuck. Like, what are you thinking? Granted, I will say, Bryan Singer was involved in Days of Future Past.
Yes,
I did like Days of Future Past, minus the fact that Sentinels look like Dyson vacuums. They tell me I'm wrong. Tell me they didn't look like Dyson vacuums.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Listen, I truly feel that Days of Future Past was done very well, aside from the fact that the Sentinels look like shit. And listen, it should have been Bishop going back, but it wasn't. But you use Hugh Jackman, and you know what? You used Hugh Jackman, and it's fine. Like, it's Hugh Jackman. We accepted that, but we knew it should have been Bishop. Like, we knew. And listen, Nimrod should have been involved. You didn't put Nimrod in there. You didn't want to explain him, but you gave us Trask. So like, you know what? Like,
you started to be more comic book accurate, Abel.
Well, no, dude. Well, first of all, let's not even talk about the comic books. That was X-Men. That was the X-Men '97 series. Like, I remember all that shit. I remember watching that shit, dude.
Sorry, Logan never went through the fucking future.
No, he didn't fucking do that.
Bishop did all that shit.
Bishop did that shit. And where was Nimrod? Nimrod was like such a huge part of that. Like, they just completely. And wasn't Apocalypse a huge part of that too, if I'm not mistaken? What the fuck was that?
We cannot talk about motherfucking Apocalypse. Okay?
Yo, listen, let's get Ivan Ooze's brother out there and let's make it happen.
We can't do this.
Yeah, fuck you, Bryan Singer.
All right. All right, so let me give you the last bit of good news, and then we're going to go. Okay, Josh Brolin will return as Thanos in Avengers Secret Wars. And then he was in the
Here's what I have to say about that. There's a certain scene in the comics Secret Wars during the John Hickman run that if they don't show us that scene, I'm going to be mad, and it's a missed opportunity. It's like one of the greatest...
Oh, we're talking about the same scene that they cut out?
No. I'm not talking. No. Not in. I'm talking about specifically Secret Wars.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a certain scene where someone's spine gets ripped out of their fucking body, and honestly, if I don't see it, and it's not the same people, and there's not a similar conversation.
Hey, stop giving away the movie. Stop giving away the movie. You're giving away the greatest part of that fucking movie.
I'm not giving away anything. I'm just saying it should happen.
If he does a rating on his ass, oh my god.
No, that's Sub-Zero, bro.
Oh, Sub-Zero, yes. Sub-Zero did it too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. What you got, Chase? Thanos coming back?
Listen.
I love Brolin. How do you not?
Yeah, fucking listen. Again, everybody and their mother's gonna be in this fucking movie, bro. Like, Bugs Bunny, fucking Transformers. Everybody and their mother's gonna be in this fucking movie, bro. This better be a $3 billion movie.
Right. Aaron's gonna be there, which is with his Hoochie Daddy shirt, like
Hoochie
nipples
Daddy
hanging
shirt,
out, like
yeah, like I was a teenage Hoochie Daddy shirt, like fucking movie, bro. But I think this only adds to what I've been saying about them closing out one era of this movie series and moving into the next era and trying to take this whole thing to get a bigger stage and whatnot. Pulling out all non-stops, like everybody and their mother's going to show up in this fucking thing. And it's yet another reason why DC will never catch up.
They can't. How can they?
All right. So since we're talking about the last bit of news,
are you trying to piss me off right now?
Okay, let's get pissed off. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson reportedly ruffled feathers of the DC executives with a secret meeting.
Can I just say that?
No, go ahead. I'm not. I cannot ready.
Listen, I'm personally with The Rock on this. Who gives a fuck? Like, what are they gonna do? They already told me they don't want to fuck with me, so the most I can say is, yeah, we confirm it yet again, we don't want to fuck with you. But somebody might say yes. There might be somebody in the room that be like, you know what, we can't use it here, but let's push it and go put it someplace else. So I'm with The Rock. Fuck that. They made me a deal. They revoked the deal. You know what I'm saying? I made the brother Henry Cavill come and leave his own shit to come over here to do this movie with us, and then you guys completely fucking just wash me and whatnot. So I'm with The Rock. Like, fuck that. Go over his head. Go talk to the CEO's wife and try to fucking pitch the movie. I don't give a damn. I'm with The Rock on this one.
All right. Want me to go, Abel, and then you take it last?
Sure.
All right. What I think is The Rock is doing The Rock things. Fucking up franchises. He did it with fucking Fast and Furious. He's known for this. He's known for his ego. I'm sorry. The man is toxic. As soon as you start, this is not against. I want to be nice about it, but there's too many things that are leading up for you to be you acting one way in front of a camera, then you're acting another way behind it. Because you talk shit about Vin Diesel. That's why you're not in the Fast and Furious franchise. And then you go on and try to take his franchise with Hobbs and Shaw. You try to do the island thing, the Jumanji, and then you're starting all these fucking supposedly there's rumors flying around with you and Jet Black and something happened there.
Not even that. He wants more money than Robert Downey Jr. got for Endgame to do another Jumanji.
That there, I didn't even fucking know that. And then you have trying to talk to executives when they already signed a deal with James Gunn and his partner to do these movies. So, that being said, you fucked up. You didn't do a great movie. The movie was subpar. The other actors were 10 times better than you in the movie. Known fact. Because now we want more of the other two actors and the other two characters in that movie. That's what the fans are calling for. They don't even remember your fucking role in that shit. Mm-hmm. And next time, wear the fucking prosthetics and read the fucking book.
Literally.
That's all I have to say. All right, Abel.
Yep. I love The Rock, okay? I have been watching wrestling since I was a kid, and I knew The Rock when he was Rocky Maivia. I don't even know how many people know that fucking name, okay?
Yes, sir.
I don't even know. He used to wear the Hawaiian, like, outfit, like he had hair on his head. Like, he didn't even have the Brahma Bull tattoo. Like, he wasn't even the Brahma Bull. I grew up watching this mother effer, right? And, like, when he started to come into the acting, like, I loved the movie. Like, the movies he was in. Like, he was, the movie, what was it? The movie with John William Scott that I care. The Rundown.
Yes.
The movie with Johnny Knoxville was great. Like, when he was first coming
Walking
into
Tall,
it, like,
yeah.
Right, like he was just in these action movies, and he seemed like he was being humble about it. And then I don't know where it turned, but like he's clearly gotten an ego, and it's starting to stick out. There's clearly a pattern here, and I think, like, going back to Brendan Fraser, I actually think it starts with The Mummy and the Scorpion King, right? Because he popped up as that stupid looking CGI scorpion in The Mummy, right? And then, like I said, I swear to God, I forgot where I was reading it. There's a whole thing with Brendan Fraser and The Rock. There's a whole thing about why Brendan Fraser disappeared and all that stuff. Like, there's a whole thing about it. And then the next thing you know, a Scorpion King movie's made. And then Brendan Fraser just falls off the face of the planet, right?
Oh, he also did that assassin movie too, right?
Which assassin movie?
Before, right after the Scorpion King, he did an assassin movie dealing with the Scorpion King. He had two. He got two movies out of that.
He got two out of that.
He got two out of that.
If he did, I didn't even hear about it. So, I mean, listen. Regardless, The Rock right now is reminding me about the show he was in HBO, the football show. What was it called?
What? The Longest Yard.
No. He the Dwayne The Rock Johnson headed up like a HBO like show about football and how like he was.
It wasn't Hard Knocks, right?
No, it wasn't Hard Knocks. It was something else. I forgot what it was, but the way he literally Ballers. It was Ballers. Thank you, thank you, Thorin. It was Ballers. So the way he conducted business in Ballers was he was literally like he was an agent going around trying to sign high talent and going behind people's back and like honestly, I hate to say it, but like right now, The Rock is acting like Ballers because there's all these stories coming out about how he conducted himself with the whole Black Adam thing. Like he went to it's not how you do it, it's the way you do it, right? And listen, there's a part of me that through some of this, I'm not even mad that he went over certain people's heads. Like, for example, when DC was looking for a new CEO, The Rock took it upon himself to have a conversation with the head guy. What's his name? Is it Zazoff or is it it's the other guy? It's Zazoff. Right. He took it upon himself to try and have a conversation with Zazoff and say, listen, I have this idea about Black Adam and Superman interweaving themselves and eventually coming together to have this big duel and a fight, whatever it was. And but here's the thing that would have happened, and like no one would have liked it. The terms would have been Black Adam would have had to win. Because The Rock, name me a movie where The Rock lost ever. And like, don't tell me Fast and Furious because technically he didn't lose; he let him go, so he can't. Listen. One of Dwayne The Rock Johnson's biggest stipulations, from what I've read and heard, is that like he's not going to go into a movie where he loses. And listen, do I blame him? No, but that's also why he makes all this money, and it's fine. Listen, like the studios want to look at this guy as like, listen, if I put him in my movie as a moneymaker, that's great. But don't sit there and tell me he's this amazing actor. Like, because honestly, let's think about it. Every movie ends with like a three-line verse or whatever the hell it is. He's usually looking into the camera, staring into it, maybe not giving the eyebrow, but like he wants to give the eyebrow. And like listen, it ends with him on top. Like, show me, you know what? Where's the humble in Dwayne The Rock Johnson right now? Because I don't see it. That's my problem. And then the fact that he had to make these demands during the Black Adam premiere, apparently, that there had to be a PG-13 movie premiere. There had to be a Terramana tequila bar with all this shit, and like you had to give out tequila during the premiere, and you had to promote my tequila. Like it just like I understand the hustle, but like at the same time, like you're the Rock. Do you really need to do this? Do you really need your tequila promoted at the Black Adam premiere? Come on. Absolutely. What are we doing?
He has the #1 tequila right now on the fucking market.
I understand it.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If Puffy does a movie, do you think there will not be
he's gonna put The Rock. Listen, I agree with you, but like there's certain things that The Rock I feel like has done that is not making him look great.
Ultimately, I think that people are just there is a thing where even Jay-Z, when you get too successful, I think that people start thinking that whatever move you make, regardless to what it is just you flexing, even when it's not. At the end of the day, like the man is worth $800 million.
Of course.
And
I'm not saying he's not successful. He is.
And he's not, he's gonna, like he's not used to taking no for an answer because it's not how he got to where he is. Right. And he understands that he is a franchise to a certain degree. Mm-hmm. What I don't think he's kind of getting is that if the corporation that's backing these movies is not behind you, if you're going in there and causing disruption it does not help the franchise, especially in an information age where all this information comes out and whatnot. People now just look like you're just doing a lot of goofy shit trying to get on when you really don't. Like at this point, fucking screw it, move on to the next thing, make another Scorpion King. I don't give a damn. Like you just don't need to fucking pursue it.
But I want from him is more passion and more dedication. You tell everybody this is a passion project for
15 years.
It
15 years.
It took you 15 years to make this, and you're telling me that the first movie that you want to make is with Henry Cavill, and you to try to fight Henry Cavill with no backstory?
Right. And like you didn't even put yourself in Shazam. Dude, you're a Shazam villain. You're a Shazam like that.
And you had you had the opportunity to it.
That's not his fault though. Like they've already taken Shazam in a direction that would be a complete disconnect because Shazam is a kid's movie. Like he has no control over that. That would have made more sense because he is a Shazam enemy. But they can't now. Like, what are they supposed to do with all the kids that they done gave Shazam powers if you put The Rock in there as Black Adam, considering the entire temperature of the Black Adam movie? It doesn't work.
But during the Shazam movie, they literally show Black Adam getting his powers in that little thing that he was explaining. So, like,
right.
It's connectivity because Shazam and the Shazam Corps and the Shazam group, they actually fight Black Adam.
You can't do it unless you bring the Shazam movie up to an adult level. The Shazam Part 2. Watch the trailer for Shazam 2.
Listen, the first Shazam was kind of kiddie too. I understand.
It's a completely kiddie movie, so you can't there's no proper connect for it because now you have to take what they've done with that and raise it up to a more violent and adult level and make it darker so that it matches the energy. Or the Black Adam has to now become a kids movie. Like it's just a bad disconnect. But this is further why I'm saying, like, dude, just fucking abandon it. It's just done.
Just let it go. 100% let it go.
Yeah, he definitely has to let it go. Because if he continues on this tear that he's trying to do, and I'm sorry, they already signed a contract with James Gunn. And James Gunn supposedly has his vision for the setup for the next 10 years. And I'm sorry, you took 15 years to try to get this movie made. James Gunn already has a 10-year plan. And based on James Gunn's movies alone, what he's doing in Marvel and what he does with his next Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which I'm hearing it's getting freaking reviews, it's getting tested and it's been getting reviews like crazy.
It's going to.
Well, listen, if I would tell The Rock at this point, bro, there are plenty of independents getting picked up. There's plenty of all of these new, the boys and
hell no, he's not going into fucking boys. He's not fucking up
that. Getting all of these other independents that are comic character based and adventure based getting picked up. Lend your name to those things because those things are what's next up on. Like, I know everybody wants to be into the mainstream of DC and Marvel, but the future is in these independents that are making outstanding freaking stories, outstanding freaking series and all of that. So put your money and your energy in there because that's where Henry Cavill's going to end up. We do know this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is where he's going to end up. You know what I mean?
He's gonna end up in the independent. He's probably gonna end up in the Marvel movie, dude. Shit. We know that.
Yo, honestly, I don't even know if Kevin Feige would take him.
I would just do it just to fuck with him.
They would. I think you would. I listen. I don't think that at this point DC has the proper focus to be able to deal with The Rock. Listen, at the end of the day, we can all say what he want to say. He's a fucking money maker because if he wasn't in that movie, the thing wouldn't have made $6 million, much less whatever it made. So we know that he can bring money to the table, but you have to be in the mix. It's always a perfect formula and a perfect storm where the company is backing you, they're marketing you properly, they're listening to it. Look at what's going on with Blade. You know what I'm saying? Mahershala Ali was like, "Hey, listen, this shit is not right. I'm not doing it." They halted it, brought in a new guy. You come and be involved in it, and now we're going to do the thing right. And that's what The Rock needs. And he can't get that at DC because they don't know how to fucking do that.
No.
Oh, and he's not going to get it at Marvel either because Marvel, Kevin Feige is not going to fucking bow down to him. I can guarantee you that.
I just don't, listen, I don't think that's really about bowing down to him. I just don't. Like, again, when you are a certain person and you have a certain level of success, people think anything you do is flexing because he's The Rock. There's a big fucking personality in the room. But at the end of the day, I just don't think that. And I think that he would come respectfully. He wants what he wants living, but I just don't think that he's as disrespectful as we all would like to think sometimes when we see him doing what he does. Just not used to just being like told no and whatnot. So
I don't think he's disrespectful. I don't think he's disrespectful so much as that like maybe he needs to have a humbling moment a little bit and maybe take a step back. Like I don't think he's disrespectful.
I think this movie did that humbling.
You would hope, but like, listen, I just think he needs to like maybe take a step back, be like, yo, because listen, I've always been a huge fan of The Rock. I've always been a huge fan, even when he was a bad guy in wrestling. Like you love the guy. He's a great entertainer. Like he's great at what he does. But like, listen, you came into the comic book world, and people know this shit. They know it better than you. And if you don't come in here with the respect of it and knowing it, we're going to fuck you up. Like that's it.
Listen, that is the absolute truth. Because how many times have we sat right here and saw people put in presentations, and we know for a fact this guy never read a fucking comic book.
Right, we can tell when you're lying. We know
you're not dressed right. You don't act right. You don't have the right powers. So you have to have the respect of understanding what we know and what we live with and whatnot.
Yep.
Culture here. So
he needs to go sit. He needs to go sit down with Charlie Cox for a minute and read a couple books
for reals.
Yeah, because Charlie Cox is bringing this shit, and if he's doing what he's doing, and he's putting his heart and passion into this fucking Daredevil Reborn, and he's getting 18 episodes, brah.
Right. Well, you know what though? Let me give you an example of like some DC heart and passion that I actually do like. So the Flash series finale, like the series, like the last season, is starting to film now, or it's like I don't know if it's starting to play or film, whatever it is. But like that show was amazing. Like honestly, like I unfortunately like stopped keeping up with it the last couple seasons. But like when that show came on, it was amazing. And the same thing with Arrow. When Arrow came on, Stephen Amell as Arrow, fucking awesome. And Stephen Amell just confirmed that he's coming back for the last season of Flash 2 because listen, he practically started this world. He has to come back, right? So like that whole show, and like I thought that whole Arrowverse was a great example for DC on how to do shit. Like they like think about how many shows came out of it. Even if some of them weren't great, like they still like they built an entire universe around these shows and was able to have a Crisis on Infinite Earth thing, and like they did so many things and like it worked. So like DC really needs to like look at what they did there and figure out how to translate that to movies. Like that's what they need to do.
They need to talk to those writers.
That's what I'm saying. They need to talk to the writers,
the directors. They need to get those people and keep those motherfuckers and say, like, "Hey, stay here. Yeah. Dude, you're not going anywhere."
They did an incredible job with those shows, like so freaking good.
All right, so we talked about The Rock. Now I want your prediction on everybody gets one movie or one character that you think James Gunn is going to announce in January, or one movie he's going to announce in January.
I honestly think he needs to do Green Lantern. I think he needs to change it up, and I think he needs to announce Green Lantern.
All right, Chase, what you got?
Oh my God. Actually, I'm kind of going with if they maintain Ezra Miller at this point, I'm looking to see the other Flashes show up, Kid Flash and the original Flash, the older Flash. I'm looking to see them kind of show up, maybe not in a sequel or a spinoff and whatnot. To me, if you're gonna go that route, then invest the time. And if God forbid this movie's even remotely successful, at that point, why would you go anyplace else without making a sequel?
All right, I think he's gonna most likely announce is Lobo.
I mean, I feel like I know why, but I feel like it just shouldn't start there. Like like how cool would it be if they started with a Green Lantern thing, and then like the Justice League had to fight the Sinestro Corps, and that was the Justice League movie. Yeah. Like I just feel like there's more juice there. And then let's say like Sinestro Corps or whatever, and then like you do like a fucking end credit scene to freaking Atrocitus or whatever his name is. Like there's a whole world there that they're missing, and like maybe they need to do something different.
And I think that he can do great. He does great space movies.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
And I think that if you do Lobo, then at that point you have to do Superman. You have to do Superman, let it graduate from there, and then now you can do Green Lantern and everybody. Now it at least makes more sense.
Yeah, this man needs to stay away from Superman for right now.
What do the comments say?
He cannot talk about Superman. The Rock is too expensive, which he is. Yeah. Imagine how much The Rock is going to cost. Wishful thinking. Yeah, it's just similar stuff we were talking about. Nothing crazy, but
he was saying Icon. He was Torian was saying Icon. He was thinking Icon would be.
Do I not know Icon?
Icon is like a Superman character.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
James Gunn needs to do something different. And I think hitting Green Lantern would be the thing. I think it is.
Green Lantern, Lobo, anything new, dude. I want anything new.
Stick with
new.
I just don't think. Unfortunately, we have to realize that DC has a legacy that you cannot escape. So you have to address this fucking thing. Mm-hmm. This is why I'm like, listen. At this point, just go straight Justice League. That way, everybody has to be in there. You can get the origins out. Get everybody together, give them 2 or 3 supervillains involved and whatnot, and now you can move forward. And now it makes sense. And then you got everybody off. You don't have to do 5 separate movies for each one of these guys.
You're right. They need to stay away from origin shit unless it's literally a character we have never seen. Exactly. And even then, give us very brief. Here's what happened, and then get to the movie. We're done with origin shit. Just fucking give us the meat.
We've seen it to death. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, just go straight with the fucking Justice League. Put everybody in there. We get the short on Batman, the short on Wonder Woman, the short on Superman. We put them in there, and now we just move forward. And now you can bring in the new characters and the new story. You got this one fighting this one, blah, 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 blah. And now you can just go forward and bring in all the other new guys, was it Wonder Man and Icon and all these other dudes? Bring them in. I'm not Mr. Terrific, my bad. And bring all of these other characters in, and just so you can do something new. You know what I mean? Right. That's what just makes sense to me.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense because everybody's tired of the fucking.
Bro, if origin
story, I don't want to see another origin story. I just don't.
If I see the origin of Batman one more time, dude, I'm just like.
I'm gonna go to James Gunn's house and freaking tell him what's up.
Dude, it's just we have so much hype. Even now, we fucking despise DC. We still have hope for them. So it's not that we hate. It's not that we're hating DC. There's so many good characters. Right. Exactly. It's like we don't hate on DC. It's that we know they can do better.
Yeah, like it's not hate because I don't think that they have anything worth giving. I just don't think they know what the fuck they're doing, and it's just so obvious in so many ways. Like, bro, how can you make such great cartoon materials and not put it on the big screen in live action? Like, I just don't like. Is the translation that crazy that you can't do it? Like,
it's literally a storyboard. It's a storyboard. Just read the storyboard.
Like, this shit to me, it should be easier. You already have the story. The cartoons are there. The Jon Stewart cartoon movie on HBO Max is fucking phenomenal, bro.
Shit.
So
they do that?
How can you not turn this into a live action movie that people will love? I don't get it.
Shit. That does it for the news, ladies and gents.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess that's the show. That's a show. So with that being said, this is the Mancave101 podcast. Please follow us, like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Got a list.
Is that what we're doing? Those are things we're on? All right, cool.
Oh, wait. We got one announcement. Shit, we forgot. We did a artist spotlight, everybody. We did an artist spotlight. It's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, check the channel.
You might want to check that artist spotlight tomorrow. Listen, for those that don't know, we're doing an artist spotlight series. Independence, comics, statues, digital art, whatever you do. We're doing that. We're interviewing it. We're bringing it to the people so that they know that you're out there. Let them see your product. We had an interview. Shout out to my boy Obi, man. Shaolin Moores, bro. Listen, check out this interview. Make sure you catch that. And when that shit drops, make sure you cop it. Great stuff coming.
Love it. Love it. All right. Well, you guys make sure you check that out. Check us out every Thursday at 8 p.m. We got some pre-records coming. With that being said, from myself, the K-Lo K Mama Wanna God, aka Leo, Big Chase.
Thanks.
We will see you guys later. I guess I'm the man in the chair, so I'll give me my outro.